News, my lovely, wonderful people. Federal government said myself, Ganduje, and Rufai will be punished accordingly for going to court. Matawalle revealed. That is the governor, the outgoing governor now of Zamfara State. So he say Buhari don't plan them, and Buhari gets plan to deal with them. Now we don't know if this is true, but this is his own heart cry. And the guy don't talk many things for and say they go against him, they work against him, and not know we offend, or with everything when he do, the naira change, use that not to get election, the guy don't cry, many cry. So we say make we tell you what they go on. He say federal government say himself Ganduje and Rufai say they go deal with them. He say and the dealing does start already. The guy not dey happy at all. He say so wetin federal government do so, dey happy. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Bello Matawalle, the governor of Zamfara State, has accused the federal government of militarizing the March 18 governorship election in his state. In an exclusive interview with DW Hausa, Governor Matawalle claimed that the federal government has penalized him, Governor Ganduje, and Governor Rufai because they have contested the new naira notes policy before the Supreme Court. He firmly declared that that was the key factor in the PDP winning the election instead of him. Yes, the federal government worked against me. They worked with PDP to win my state just to teach me a lesson because I went to the Supreme Court against all backdrop on the new naira policy. The federal government has promised to deal with Ganduje, Rufai, and myself. And if you know Ganduje, say this thing win, NNPP win. Yes, the federal government promised to deal with them. He claimed that roughly 3 days prior to the election, soldiers were sent to vote. He further said that there were roughly 50 soldiers stationed at his voting location in Zamfara. He charged that during the election, the governor's race, during the governor's race, military personnel has beaten and intimidated APC supporters around the state. Nevertheless, he admitted defeat and said that he would not appeal the election outcome before the tribunal. Daudu Lawal, who received 377,726 votes, defeated Matawalle, who received 31,976 votes in the election. I know they were up to something, he added, when I saw the army being transported to Zamfara State. I don't worry myself because of this, because I was given a report by intelligence on what they plan to do to me. Not just myself, but other governors also engaged in questionable behavior. Yeah, it is true that the Supreme Court heard our case on the redesign of the Naira note. The federal government said that I, Ganduje, and Rufai will face and will suffer the appropriate consequences for appealing the matter to court. And this, you can see that they have really done. So that's the outgoing governor of Zamfara State. He only spent one tenure. This is a man who we saw that the state was failing left, right, and center before his very eyes. And so he had to join. He was a PDP man. He now went to join APC. Now that state has gone back to, PDP. A PDP person won. He said, but the federal government did it on purpose. They were ready to give up the state because, he said they challenged the new Naira redesign and everything they did, that really upset the federal government. He said, and if you know Buhari very well, forgiveness not the dictionary. Now soldier, now 1 week traffic. If he say no, now no. It will take God for the no to change to yes. He says, so now waiting happen, but he says, so they're ready for him. they were on it, they were on his case, and and that what happened when he said before the election. Now, so soldiers call fully state, not be small thing. I say another thing happen. We call the watch. He say, what did they go on here? Intelligent report tell us say soldiers do they intimidate all APC members in the state so that they no fit come out to vote. So there was intimidation, great intimidation to ensure say none of them come outside. So after they don't do that finish, for the call begin, which they really do. Say during the election, they really took position to ensure say, the guy no get wetin he go get. He say so that's why he no win the election. So not because people no vote for him. By the way, it came very close. He say, but no, the federal government already planned, they already talk and say they go deal with them. He said because now they stand gidigba from the north, say they call go court, go to Supreme Court. Say Supreme Court and High Court say where say the new naira it go be as legal tender as well as the old naira until December the 31st. Meanwhile, those that punish suffer people during the election. He said now because of say they stand for the right thing, that's why he suffer, defeat. Although, not to say go contest some, we say not go court and all that, to say go accept whatever INEC do decide. We say, but now waiting happen. He says so the federal government, they on a case. They on them. Say because they shame them, with the way they go about say that they contest the new naira. If people go talk about it, I say not supposed to be them. Say so they allow them to be defeated, based on things that have happened. So these are some of the things that have gone on, and every single person can really see for themselves that the election you thought was free and fair, in some quarters it was not free and fair. In fact, in most quarters people have reservations on what they think about this very election that has been done and dusted according to INEC. People still have reservations as to what happened and why the results were that we announced was what was announced. They feel that things should have been different. Anyway, my people, what do you think? Because the election had not come and go yet, people, there are still a lot of wounds to be healed. The same way some people go court, they go court, now even that court said there'll be problem because the people are not happy that they went to court. They say, why you go court? So many matter, so many things though happen. So what do you think really? What do you think? Do you think it is all that has happened, is what should be, So please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. God bless. Bye for now.